It is Miss Alicia, and I am back with another video. I'm a spiritual wellness mindset coach. I help people who struggle with forgiveness and the negative impact of starting over. I have 2 books out on Amazon. One is called Forgiveness is for Me. I forgave what I never heard and moved on. I have a self-help workbook. Both of these are 33 pages. The self-help workbook has activity, it has journaling, it has scenarios, and it has affirmations. So it's going to help you acknowledge if you have an issue, expose how it makes you feel, help you with some strategy of deliverance, and to help you celebrate moving forward. I am a Christian. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. And if it had not been for Jesus, I would not be delivered. I know that within my heart. I tried all kinds of things. I even went to the doctor. The doctor wanted to give me medication. Now, don't get me wrong. Medication is necessary for many people. But as for me, it wasn't about medication masking something. It was some issues that I had going on that needed to be released. Once those were released, things were back to where they needed to be. Now, I am not a doctor. I'm not a behavioral specialist. So please, by all means, do not stop taking medication because you're watching these videos. This is my life. This is my journey, and I am sharing with you, and I believe this is what God wanted me to do, is to come back once I was delivered and to help you guys along the way, give you some pointers and to let you know that you're not the only one. A lot of people have videos on how to deal with divorce, how to deal with anger, how to deal with your kids. What about how to deal with unforgiveness? Once people get slighted, it's like, what do you do with that? When we were kids and we were in grade school, little kids would be arguing with each other. Then the yard duty come along. What y'all talking about? What's going on? She'll look at one person, look at the other person, and she's trying to get the story straight. Well, once she figures out what the story is, she'll say, now you guys, y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to play together. Y'all need to forgive each other, okay? One person needs to ask for forgiveness. The other one needs to try to accept it and to move on. Because there's other days that need to go on, right? You still got to come to school. Well, what happens when you grown and you ain't got no yard duty? You don't have nobody to step between to hear this person's side of the story and this person's side of the story. What happens? You just stuck now, huh? You still waiting because our minds is wired to believe that, no, I gotta have an apology. No, I can't go no further without it. Well, I'm here to tell you we grown now, and there's going to be many slights. The one that happened to you, the one that might happen to you, it's going to happen. You're going to get offended. And how do we deal with it? Everything is not violence. Sometimes it's just a decision to say, you know what? I'm going to let that go. Now, I'm not telling you that everything that we go through is a let go issue, okay? And I'm not saying that you need to forgive them. I'm talking to you. I'm talking about your health. I'm talking about what it do to you when you don't let go. Do you know that we double the pain? We double the issue. 1, it happened. 2, it's lingering. It's like the day it happened continues in our life every day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. It just depends. But I'm here to tell you, it's time. I'm looking at you. It's time. We got to let it go. Now, there may be some things that some people be like, look, Miss Alicia, I hear you. I like what you're saying, but you don't know. You're right. I don't know. And I know that these videos won't be able to probably pierce everybody, but I am definitely going to try to reach as many as I can. Because there are some people that are dealing with some things that they possibly can say it's a matter of me making a decision and letting it go and moving forward. So if that's you, then I'm talking to you. Now, when I was going through depression, I was in the bed. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wasn't socializing. I really wasn't eating much. I was door dashing. You know what I'm saying? I was showering when I really kind of felt like it. That was not me. And I'm just saying that when you go through something, it can affect all kinds of things. Things that you used to do, you no longer do. Things that you didn't do, you all of a sudden doing. So you might say, okay, Miss Alicia, I'm listening. So what you saying? I'm saying that I'm here to help you to forgive for yourself so that you can move forward. Do you know I used to do a whole lot of things before this particular thing happened to me? I was teaching. I still teach. I was traveling. I was doing a lot of socializing, throwing functions, all kinds of things. Modeling. I was doing all kinds of things. But when this particular slight happened, over a period of time, trying to deal with it, trying to get somebody to hear it, to try to get somebody to do something about it, and the rejection and the cover up, it did something over a while. I started going into depression, but I didn't know I was in depression till I was already in it. Thank God I had support. There were people that was in my life that God made sure was there to help me as I went through it, constantly motivating me, making sure that I ate, making sure that I showered, making sure. If there's somebody out there that wants to help you while you're going through it and you can trust them, let them help you. Swallow your pride and let them help you. I want you to be able to get out of that bed. I want you to be able to go back into the kitchen, open up your seasoning cabinet and season your own food. I want you to be able to go to the store for yourself. I want you to be able to take that dog for a walk and enjoy being out there and not just pulling the dog along. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is no joke. A lot of people don't even want to talk about it. People will go to sessions about anger management, about divorce, about their kids. But how often do you see people go on a session for forgiveness? Nobody really want to talk about it. But trust me, it's tied to a lot of issues that people have right now. People are sick. People are depressed because of something that may have happened to them or because they did something to somebody and they don't know how to go to them and apologize, or they did something to themselves and they feel stuck. They feel stuck. I'm no longer stuck. I prayed. I fasted. I worshiped. I pleaded. Those are the things that I knew how to do. That's what I did. And if anybody ever tells you God don't hear you, I beg to differ. God hears us all. Oh, well, I'm a sinner. He don't listen to sinners. He died for sinners. That's why he came. He came, he died on that cross, hung his head, and he died for all of us. It's a difference between you saying that God don't hear me and God didn't answer me. Yeah, there's been plenty of times I've prayed and God didn't answer me, but he heard me. We have to be sincere, okay? God knows when you're serious or when you have stepping with your prayers. But if you want God to help you and you say, you know what, Miss Alicia, I am tired. I'm glad that you're here. I do have issues with forgiveness. I've been holding on to this since I was a kid. I've been holding on to this since last month. And I've been thinking about what I want to do about it. And I guarantee you, whenever it happened, it's probably been affecting you up until this day. And God is saying it's time to let it go. Let it go. Give it to God. Okay? People dying. People wanting to kill people because they don't know how to deal with issues. And I'm letting you know, violence is not always the answer. It's not always the answer. Sometimes it's just a decision. You might say, well, such and such cheated on me. I'm mad and I ain't going to forgive him. Okay. But do you got to stay in that? No. you can make a decision to say, you know what, if they cheating on me, they don't want me no more, I'm going to go. Okay? You ain't got to make a big old scene. It's a matter of, I'm making a decision, I'm going to go. It's a lot of different things, and we're going to talk about that. I don't want this video to be that long because I want you to think. I want to put so much on you. I want to give you just a little bit. I want you to think. And I've said plenty right now for you to think about it. Okay? Acknowledge that there's an issue, if you got an issue. Expose how it makes you feel. And deliverance. I want you to be delivered. I want you to start on that today. I'm not saying that you need to go to somebody and say, you know what, I've been thinking, and you know, X, Y, Z. It's about you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking about what we need to do on the inside of our mind, because even after all of this is over, more offenses is going to come. But once those offenses start coming, now that we have some type of strategy, we're going to know how to deal with it. And we're going to know that, you know what, the last time something like this happened to me, my life went down. And I'm not saying that there ain't things that can go on that will make your life really go down. But I'm talking about some of those other things that you might really be able to deal with. And it just be a matter of a decision. I'm talking to you. Okay? I want you to think about it. You guys are welcome to talk in the comments. I would prefer that you do, you know. You'll learn a lot from each other. I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.